Yo, how's it going? How you doing? I'm kind of having a little bit of trouble with this. As it says in the title, there's something about dealing with spirit gates, and it seems like it weakens me dramatically. And I'm playing this on story mode, and I'm like, why in the world am I dying in like 2 hits? This ain't like freaking Dark Souls, dude. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, well, in a ways, I've kind of been cutting back from streaming a little bit for the simple fact that um, dealing with work and dealing with uh, not really knowing sometimes what I want to stream. Sometimes, just having like a handful of different things to play. So I'm kind of wondering if I'm not supposed to bother with those spirit gates at the moment and deal with trying to find these things out. Unless it's part of the spirit gate thing. If that's the case, then I'm just kind of screwed at the moment. Tanya's really been wanting to play this too, and she said she may start it today and may stream it, so we'll see. I wonder if I could hit it from the back end. Well, I can. Didn't expect that. That's cool. That's one of the things I'm kind of wondering. I'm wondering if it does have something to do with that.
Over there.
Oh, wait a minute here. Oh, wait, so this is an area I obviously haven't been to. Just get some money crystals out of that. Okay. Yeah, so I obviously haven't been over to this side, so I don't really know. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I'm wondering if that's the case. But I guess I'll find out. Hang on a second. I ended up getting these new little Bluetooth earbuds, which works out really well when it comes to me playing the game and also trying to follow through with watching some YouTube videos as well, or following through with it, or hearing them and whatnot. I got them yesterday at like half price at this store that Tanya and I went to because we were waiting for some food to get cooked. And I was testing them out yesterday. Seemed like they were working out really well. It's really weird. This is the first time I have ever dealt with the syncing of earbuds to a phone where you have to do them individually. Every other time I've just had to do it once. But when you go and actually, when it's already synced to your phone and you turn the Bluetooth on and you turn the headset on, or the earbuds, it'll activate, but then you also have to hold down the other one too to activate it. but it shows on the phone that there's two different selections for two different earbuds, but it connects with just like one connection. It's strange. He's just standing there. Kina Company if I want Tawny to play. Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. I'm guessing that was supposed to do something, or it did do something, so... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, that's what I do when I'm at work, when I'm on breaks. I'll just have one in. But if I'm like on lunch, I'm clocked out, I'm off the clock. So if I'm choosing to stay there in the store and I'm off the clock, well, I'm not doing anything with the workplace until I get back on the clock. I mean, that's pretty much what everybody else ends up saying too, because I've seen some people do that before. I'm glad you can hit it from the back or the front. That's what he said. Yeah, see, here's another one of those spirit gates. But I'm like... Okay, so obviously those get bigger when you're closer to them. It's not the fact that that's the first one you need to go through. And I learned that after playing this for quite a while already. Well, at least there's a warp point over here, so that's wonderful.
Right there.
Oh wait, no, I know where I am. I don't need to bother with that. Because that already helped me get me up over there earlier in the game. I don't want to bother with that. Hey, Hawk. How's it going, man? How you doing? So obviously, yeah, it's going to have to come to a point where I'm going to have to go through there before I even bother to even get these things. It seems. So with that being the case, I'm just going to go ahead and say screw it. And I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. Man, that running in place thing, even while I'm running, I wonder if that's the game or if that's my controller with the left thumbstick. Because this is like going to really irk my nerves, man, if like I get killed in like 1 or 2 hits in this thing and I'm playing on story mode. That does not make any sense at all. It's like, oh, it weakens you when you go through the spirit gate. Okay, well, you know, 1 or 2 hits weaken me? No. Especially given the specific difficulty mode that I'm playing on, man. Hurry up and get through here before everything falls on top of me. See, that was fast. Alright, let's check this out. This is... See, this right here is what I'm talking about. It's a freaking specter, dude. It's a ravenous specter. And, like, I can't attack it. Like, what the piss? See? Wait a minute. What the heck? Alright, he's down there. Oh, I shot that out of the air. I could not believe that. That's, like, amazing. Okay. So... I wonder... Let's see. That does not work. I'm surprised it's not taking away much of my health. That is not working. That is not working. I cannot grab onto him with the rot. I cannot shoot him. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It seems like he can't be attacked. There's no health bar. Yeah, exactly. But, like, it's blocking me from over there. So... Yeah, because it's blocked up from over there. I can't get through that. Hang on a second. Well, I'm definitely glad that the AI is not smart enough. I wonder if a rot arrow might work instead of just a regular arrow. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Rot arrow. No, that didn't work either. Yeah, the warp thing. Yeah, exactly. Boy, that aggravated the crap out of me. Okay. This is like... Okay, so it's showing there's an arrow here. I mean, obviously that's not gonna... Wait a minute. No. I honestly am not sure. So that doesn't tell me anything. And And there's nothing for me to grab onto to get up over there through that. No one to get hit by that. Like, I don't understand. Oh, that's up there. And there's no flowers for me to shoot an arrow to stick to launch me up anywhere. Huh? This doesn't make any sense. No, actually, not that I'm aware of. Yeah, I gotta get those 3. That's just memories. That's something that I'm going towards in the moment. Yeah, there's not like anything that really says what anything is. I could just look at it like rot wood monsters. Yeah, that could be possible. Wait a second. Hang on a second here. Yes! There we go. There we go. That's the only thing I hadn't been using was the spirit dash. So I gotta dash into them to bring them. It's almost like in a ways they're in the material realm and I'm bringing them over into the spectral realm.
I haven't seen these markings before. They seem to depict a more violent nature, glorifying the hunt.
Yeah, I was like, I tried everything else, but that's not working. So, the question for me is, why in the world was it that I was easily getting hit and getting all my health taken away in the one previously, but not this one? Yeah, exactly. I mean, that was my thought, but I thought, I was like, well, maybe this is just supposed to be a traversal element. Because that's what it made it out to be, was just being traversal. But obviously it has something to do with combat as well. So. Okay, so clearly, I don't want to cross across those. That's the way it seems to me anyways. Yeah, well, that's just it though. Like, the first time that I ended up going and doing the battle, it was basically just something optional that I was doing to open up this chest, probably to get some other hat for my little rock creatures there, and that was one thing. And I think it was actually that spectral enemy that ended up attacking me and ended up taking away all my health. But then there's another spectral enemy here in this other gate that attacked me and only took away a little bit of it. But then I decided to not do that optional content chest thing and then just kept going. And when I did, I fought another enemy that wasn't a spectral enemy, that was just attacking me normally. And that also ended up taking away a lot of my health. But you also saw earlier I was getting attacked by these other enemies that weren't spectralized, if you will, and wasn't getting a lot of my health taken away. So I don't know if it was something that I had done, or if there's just like a freaking bug going on with that specific gate you go through.
If only we still had their knowledge, we could make a weapon to defend our home.
Could be random, yeah. That could be the case too.
These tools were hidden for a reason.
Weird oddities. I would like to play this on PS5 because I know that it looks a lot better on PS5 and would run a lot better too. But we can still play it on PS5, and it'll increase everything whenever we get one. I ain't friggin' worried about it though. There ain't a reason to worry about it. There's so much stuff that's coming out for PS4 as well, especially next month. Next month is one of those big months that a lot of people are talking about. There's two that's coming out next month that I'm excited for both, but Tanya's really only excited for one, and that's the new Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West that's coming out. It's supposed to be out the 18th of next month, and I told Tanya, I said, well, I've got this thing put on my GameFly for rent. Oh, that was stupid. I accidentally touched the friggin' thing, and then that happens. Okay, you know what? Let's get out of there. So you constantly get shot if you hit one of those lines until you spirit dash out of it. But I told her that, and I said, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have it on there. I said, because you're just going to go and buy it anyways. She's like, yeah, I am. So I was like, okay then. So, you know, I've noticed with her, games that come out, it has to be it's a very rare thing for her to get really excited for a specific title. And the only two that I really know of right now is the new God of War that's coming out, and also the new Horizon. And I was telling her, I was like, I hope the PS4 version runs really well. I mean, I know it's coming out for PS5 as well, but you also they have to realize that nobody's able to buy one of those systems, and even then, they still need to make it run. They should make it run just like they did on PS4. And another thing is, it's still looking gorgeous on PS4, even though the PS5 version is the more superior version. I've seen footage of both of them, and it's, at least from what I saw, it's like really hard to tell a difference in terms of like how the gameplay is between either one of them, like telling any real difference. But we won't know until it comes out. You know, just because we're seeing trailers and gameplay footage and all this, you know, we don't really know until it happens. So could just be a hype train machine, like it always is. Yeah, she looks like she's been eating too many Brontosaurus burgers or something. Oh, for crying out loud. I had to do this friggin' thing. Oh, wait, there we go. Never mind.
Go.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. I mean, I feel the exact same way. See? Not much health being taken away there. Which is the way that it should be. Alright. Lovely. Yeah, that's just it. That's another thing that kind of gets to me too, is that you'll also end up having these people be, hey, Junebug, how's it going, man? How you doing? That's one of the things that kind of gets to me too, is like with some of the women, like they'll go and they'll get ticked off at the fact if they end up seeing a woman with big boobs in games. And I'm thinking to myself, so you mean to tell me in real life women don't have big boobs? You know? I mean, let the creator create the character the way that they want to. I mean, I understand them not over-sexualizing it. I understand that aspect too. I mean, come on, we're Christian. We also need to recognize that as well. I understand not over-sexualizing it, but there's been talk about the fact that just because just because a female character would have large breasts, even if they aren't even sexualized in any way, it's like, oh, we don't want that. Why she got to have such large boobs? I'm like, because that's real life, really. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's exactly it. I mean, that's one of the things that kind of gets to me too. It's like some people are like, "Oh, you don't like female characters in games. You're just a sexist, blah blah bigot, blah blah the freaking blah." But no, that's not what it is. I mean, I will admit this, man. I really do like the new Lara Croft that they have in the Tomb Raider reboots. I really love those games. And so I guess we'll see what'll happen later if she happens to somehow have another series come out. But that's not the case at all, dude. It's like you can tell when something is being shoved in your face that you just get sick and tired of, you know? Well, I mean, honestly, it's like she's pretty much kind of been the same all throughout her gaming legacy, really. I mean, back in the early games, yeah, she had like polygonal boobs, but then again, at the same time, um, oh wow, I see what's happening here. Places I've already been is already showing up here again with spirit gates that is warping things. Um, and I mean, she looked like she's pretty much kind of been the same. I mean, yeah, they had her up as like centerfolds and pinups and whatnot, and Playboy magazines and all this other stuff. But at the same time, she's never had like a huge, massive rack. It's all in the way that they ended up going and portraying it. And even in this one, she doesn't have that. She's just like a normal size, really. Oh, well, if that's the case, then I guess I missed that. Because one reason being is I've never been a huge fan of the Tomb Raider series because the controls were terrible to me. I mean, tank-like controls, I can't freaking stand them. Until they ended up coming out with some later games. Like, for example, like I have some Tomb Raider games that I got that were actually considered to be really good by people. Obviously, the reboots, I really like that trilogy. But you've also got the Anniversary that came out, which I think was pretty much a remake of the first one, which that one was really good. I haven't finished that one yet. And then you also got Underworld, which I've heard is really good. I started playing that one too. I got this collection on PS3 that basically put all those together. It's got like, I think it's only got those two games. I think it may have a third one. I'm not really sure, but I've heard how much people hate Dark Angel, like the way that the controls are and the way that it was. People hated it, man. All right, so what the heck am I supposed to do here? Okay, well, we've got a warp spot here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I'm just gonna search around a little bit before I bother to... I think some of these not rot, but evil clusters or whatever the heck they're called, I think that they're... they're still there in the material realm as well. That's what I think. Yeah, it's just like a lot of them you'll see nowadays are all like completely flat-chested. It's like, we gotta support flat-chested women. Okay, okay. I mean, that's fine. But that's like every single freaking one that you see now. Oh, I see what I need to do now. Hang on a second, guys. I need to do something here real quick. Hang on a second. Wait a minute. Come on. Sorry, I'm trying to... Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get these earbuds off here. I usually am the type of person where I also don't want to be having wirelessly related stuff inside of my head for any extended period of time, I guess you could say. So, I mean, that's probably like another reason why I really don't want to bother with a wireless headset too much. I mean, I'd like to have one, but I don't know, you know. I mean, stuff that you hear when it comes to that stuff, you know, you never really know. Come on. Come on, dude, what the heck? Love of money. I probably don't really need to be running. Because all this friggin' crap... You son of a whore. I can't stand games that have the little ticking sound either. You know what I mean? It's just like so aggravating to hear. Come on, God. Move. I forgot to slow down. Move. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, where are you going? Okay. Okay, now we got this though. Okay, so we did manage to get at least this one at the moment. You don't look very, very friendly there, sir. Hang on a second here. I don't know why... dude. I'm freaking slowing down friggin' time. Okay, so I basically... Oh, I gotta do the dash thing. Oh my gosh, I'm almost friggin' dead. Come on, do the... Why in the world can't I summon any rot to go after this chick? I swear on all that is holy. Alright, man, I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna watch this crap again. That would have really been great to know that I would have had those last time. But I guess I should just really do it once at a time. Come on, dude. Dadgummit. Oh, that's supposed to be my health. This is going to be really taxing and aggravating to put up with this. Like, I can't even hit her until she friggin' lands. It's such a load of bull. This is really aggravating, man. Having to wait and wait and wait and wait. I can't stand that. Where the heck is she? I do not like dealing with games that have me wait on something constantly. I gotta get all the way over here. Yeah, don't even have enough time to be able to really hit her. All the way over here. Don't even... It's stupid, man. That is so dumb. Why can't you freaking lock on, man? I don't understand why the game doesn't have a freaking lock on option with this freaking crap. So stupid. Like, my freaking hands are getting freaking tired of this crap. Move! Run! Stupid friggin' dumb game and the stupid friggin' controls. Slow down the frickin' time, you dumb... Move! Golly, stupid dash is retarded. Thank goodness they got those. I wouldn't even be able to survive. Come on! Slow down the... Move! Finally, jeez. I'm gonna throw this controller in the friggin' trash if it's the controller. Sony and their cheap-ass products want to charge an arm and a leg, but want to make it like a friggin' sweatshop over in China, which they probably do. Finally, the bitch is dead. Sorry, that just really got on my nerves. I mean, that really got on my nerves. Especially considering I think this is like mainly a Sony product, so you know that people are going to be playing it on controllers to begin with. Well, the meditation spots at least help me increase my health, so that's one positive thing. I'm just trying to check out all the different little scenes that's going to pop up here. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all of them. Just want to see what type of different routes they were going to take.
These statues were here long before our village. Teachings of an ancient people. Crafted to help future generations understand the balance of nature. We did not understand their meaning until it was too late.
That sucks about Drew. You know, with as big of a neck as he has, you think he wouldn't have to worry about that.
These statue teachings of an ancient... We did not understand.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now we'll warp away from here and get away from here and go to something else closer. Kind of wondering. Never mind. And we'll warp over to the village docks, considering that's right over there. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. I mean, there's been wrestlers that have had to leave because of it. They couldn't wrestle anymore. Either that or they've had to be on the shelf for a very long time. Like, it's a blessing what happened with Daniel Bryan, or I think he's known as Bryan Danielson now in AEW. He thought he'd never wrestle again, and surely enough he did. It took him a few good years before he got back in the ring, but he's wrestling again. And also Edge as well. He was out of the game for a long time after what happened with his neck. And then he went into acting, which he's still acting, but now he's back as a wrestler again. I mean, obviously he's probably not doing stuff week after week, especially given how old he is too, but yeah, that's a real serious injury when it comes to being a wrestler. Because you can freaking paralyze yourself. Yeah, it's kind of crazy what happened with his career, to be honest, with the path that he's taken. You know? Oh, I hit that the wrong way. What the heck? Okay. Oh wow, what the heck? I don't know what was up with that, but okay. Well, that's just it. When it comes to acting, obviously on the set, everything is controlled. But in wrestling, things aren't controlled. Everything is happening on the fly. So yeah, I kind of feel like if he went into movies for a bit, it'd be a lot more easier on him, or a little bit easier on him, I should say. I hate time stuff. Hey, this is going to be interesting. That's just completely warping me up and around other areas. See, that's so weird. Y'all quit. Alright, so obviously it's warping me over to this side. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. Oh yeah, that helps. Yeah, like what the heck am I supposed to do with that? I think I may have to warp around while that thing is out. That's what I'm guessing. I can't stand that time crap. I hate timed crap in games. It's all gotta be faster, faster, faster. Good grief. I'd rather have Drew McIntyre play James Bond because all this crap they're talking about, oh, we need to have female James Bond. No, you don't. You've had James Bond the way James Bond has been for years and years and years now. You need to keep it the way that it is. If you want to have some type of female secret agent, then get creative with it, make your own kind of thing. You know? I mean, really, dude. Oh, for the love of money. Yeah, of course, I'm not going to be able to get this, am I? Oh, wait a minute. Well, maybe I was. No, wait, maybe I'm not. No, okay, so that's basically having me to jump around to these different areas here, I think. Yeah, because, like, what other way is there to be able to get around something like that? There's not. This is... yeah. Let's see here. So I guess I don't really have to deal with that right now. And I guess I'd have to have both of those come out and then get back around and get over there. But still, that doesn't make any sense. Like, those things are not leveled up the way that they should be. They're not leveled up the way they should be. So, like, what sense does that even make? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stupid controls. Okay, good. So I finally made it back up over here. Hey look, it's another communist spam bot. I had another friend of mine that was having the exact same thing happening with him over like the past couple days. Thunderball 004, make a movie about her. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're gonna do that, then just focus on that. You know, I mean, how hard is it for you to be able to focus on another character that's already existing? I say that doesn't make any sense. No, don't get in that. Oh yeah, they want to jump back inside of there to pull me in there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever, bro. Come on, dude. Come on! What the... Would you frickin'... Alright, she needs to charge up her little meter. Oh my lord. Frickin'... Golly. Yeah, and it's so funny to me how they were talking about turning James Bond gay, and I'm like, no, no, you don't do that. James Bond has been a straight white male constantly. That has been his character, period, ever since. That is set in stone. You don't mess with that. Or any character for that matter. It's just like when they're going and trying to make these other mainstay characters be gay. I'm like, no, you've had them like this for years and years and years and years, and they need to stay that way for years and years and years and years. Just because your creativity sucks, and you can't come up with another character to be gay or whatever the case may be, that's your problem, dude. You just suck as being a creator. Your creativity just sucks bollocks is all that it is, you know? So... It's like all these characters that you've created all throughout the history of comics universes, for example, and you can't come up with nothing, you can't create something else just to fit your agenda. You've got a serious problem. You just suck at it. You suck at creation, and you need to go get a job elsewhere. Yeah, rest in peace, Bob Saget. That's true. Yeah, from what I know, they haven't come up with a reason behind his death. Not really sure what it is, but yeah, there's been some talk about it, so I guess we'll just have to see when it happens. Where in the world was I supposed to move this thing? Okay, I guess it would be over here. Yeah, hang on a second, man. I'm gonna switch over to my actual chat here so I can see everything, so I can get this stupid thing off the screen. The reason I was doing this was I was checking out a few different little YouTube videos that I was watching that I had to check out, but I'm gonna get to my actual channel so I can look at this. And then I'm going to, hang on a second, I'm going to take this off so I can actually be able to see this a lot better. Alright, there we go. That works. Perfect. But then again, I can see a lot better too of everything that's being said instead of it being cut off on the side of the screen. What in the world? Oh, okay. I don't know. Oh. I don't understand. Okay, I know they gotta shoot those, but... Hang on a second here. I know it's got to be done in a certain order, I'm sure. Or, no, I'm wrong. Yes, no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Otherwise, this wouldn't have happened. You get it wrong, it summons friggin' enemies, which is stupid. Yeah, because, I mean, you think about it, given his age, I mean, that's still a young age. That's still a young age. Usually, you know, you really don't expect people to really, but then again, you don't know what somebody's medical history is, what type of health problems they got, what's all going on. You don't know. But that's still like a young age to pass away at, because my dad had passed away in his early 60s. So, you know, that's still a young age for him. When it comes to that stuff, people really don't sit back and expect people to really pass away until they probably, I would say, get into their early to mid 70s. And that's just like the earliest that I could think of in terms of like the earliest age kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully it wasn't that. Hopefully that wasn't the case. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I don't know what the heck this stuff is trying to tell me. I hate games that try to be vague and not really try to... Because, like, what is this? You know, it's like, what is it? I mean, am I supposed to... Yeah, so obviously that doesn't do nothing. Yeah, and it's like, what's this? I'm kind of wondering... I mean, I know I'm supposed to shoot those, but I don't know the order, and it's not really telling me the order, and I don't want to constantly have to fight back and forth just to figure it out. I mean, obviously I'd have to go and look it up on YouTube if I don't figure it out within the game itself, as I'm not sticking around and being stuck on something. Yeah, I know what you mean. You know, it's like I was talking to Agent OOE about it last night. You know, they were like, you know, first Betty White, now Bob Saget. We've always known that death comes in threes, and we're wondering who's next. And you know what's funny? I was talking to a friend of mine about it last night, and she was like, she said, you know what? She said, she said the only one that came to mind was probably not Bob Saget. He's already dead. Willie Nelson. And I said, yeah, I said he's definitely old enough to have that happen to him. But, you know, we don't know. I guess we'll see. And then we're talking about Keith Richards. He was like one of the main ones, I think, that would smoke and drink or do drugs or whatever the case may be. And they were like, man, it's like he must have everything just pickled inside of him for him not to be able to be, you know, other especially the drummer had passed away. So the way that I see it is, okay, I think I may have figured it out. Get up, golly, why can't she grab onto all edges? I already see what this is trying to tell me. That one is 4. Four, 2. 4, 2. Okay. 4, 2, 1, 3. 1, 2. Okay, I see now. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay, I was looking and I was seeing some of those stars there, but I was like, is that just part of the environment? But then I looked at it a little bit deeper and I'm like, okay, no, that's gotta be what that is, because there's no other way to be able to do it. Yeah, Keith Richard. Yeah, he just keeps. He would survive a nuclear apocalypse, man. Yeah, no kidding, man. Good lord. You know, because she was talking about it last night with like Willie Nelson and Waylon Jennings. He's gone, and I guess all the other people that Willie Nelson had sung with, they had passed away. So it's like he's almost like one of the last pioneers of like the old way of country music. Because Lord knows all this new stuff is just crap nowadays. If it doesn't sound like country, like the way that it's supposed to sound, I'm not listening to it. It's friggin' crap. It's rap pop crap that isn't even country. And the only thing that they're doing is trying to appeal to the younger audience, because the younger audience nowadays, the younger generation, is stupid and don't know what real music is. So, it's sickening, really. I mean, it really is. I can't stand to hear it. I'd rather hear two cats getting it on than ever have to listen to that crap. I'm not going down that way because I know that's going to launch me off the side. Yeah, that's true too. Alright, so... Oh, lovely, yeah, wonderful. Yeah, even though they should have had you be able to jump farther. I mean, they really should have. That's stupid. You jump once and then you hit it again. I like the game, but man, some of these mechanics are just kind of getting on my nerves now. There we go. Especially like with the way that they control somewhat as well, it's just kind of getting to me. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be something I could check out. Much better than most music nowadays. Yeah, I mean, this is another reason why I listen to a lot of older stuff as well. Honestly. Like, I listen to so much older stuff now. I mean, there's really... I mean, there is newer stuff that I listen to, but it's always fallen along the lines of metal, but certain types of metal. You know, I'm not listening to all types of metal, because I'm not... No, that's... No. Not happening. The only type of real metal that I'll listen to nowadays, honestly, is like power metal, because of the fact of the fantastical medieval fantasy sci-fi elements they end up having in their songs. That's exactly what they have inside of there, and it's unique and interesting. And you know, obviously, with me being a geeky, nerdy gamer guy like I am, I like stuff like that. I like it, the crazy drums and guitar riffs and the vocals and lyrics and stuff like that. Not this freaking evil crap, dude. You know? I'm not down for that. I don't want to deal with that. I'm not gonna put up with that. And I listen to like Christian metal as well, and Christian contemporary, and you know, like I said, older country, orchestrated music, video game
Seems odd
music.
for a sculpture like this to be so tucked away in these cliffs. Perhaps this was a place of reflection.
I need your guidance. Please, help me choose a path that will save our home.
Yeah, and in a way, I kind of feel like it's probably better when you end up having these country artists that are basically the offspring of other country artists, because they've learned from that. It's in their pools, it's in their gene pools, it's in their blood, and they've learned from it and they know about it, and you know, it makes more of a difference for them trying to follow in their footsteps than this other crap that they have that comes out nowadays. Aw, another hat for the babies. I'm probably going to stream something else a little later this evening, too. Maybe. Might get some multiplayer stuff going on with the lady and a friend of ours. Wait a second. So I went there to go get some spirit mail to use to, well, cleanse another section of the village. Okay, but like, what's going on with this stuff? Okay, I see that, but obviously I can't get over there, so I guess I would have to do this. Yeah, because there's nothing for me to grab onto. So if I got up there, did that. My lady's really wanting to play this too, and I know that she will, but man, some of these things, I either think she's not going to get through, or she's going to be like, come help me. And I got to do it again. Oh look, it's the communist bot, back again. Communist bot does whatever a communist bot does. What you're saying is making no sense at all. It makes no sense. Are you drunk? Are you on drugs? Are you a bot? Gotta be a bot. Do you have a life? Do you have a job? Okay, so if I go down there, it's going to throw me off the edge, so I think... Excuse me. I feel like that's going to slide me down. The way that it's landed, it seemed like it's going to do that, and it's expecting me to jump on that stuff. I'm trying to get as close as I can before I would actually do it, though, but let's see how this works. Yep, see? I was right. Oh, my Lord have mercy. Oh, my Lord have mercy. Oh, shite. Oh, shite. Oh, man. Oh, man. I almost felt like I was going to fall there for a second. Actually, I shouldn't have said that S word, because I mean it's the same word that you think that it is, but it's... Oh, looks like another boss battle. Who would ever would have guessed that? But it's in a different language. So, yeah. I need to just start making up other words and going to other words like I had before. Ugh. Well, another thing, man, last night we ended up having a really good meetup with a couple people from church that we have, stuff that we have in common. You know, like nerdy, geeky, gamer related stuff, which is really cool. Probably going to end up having some people that, you know, are Christian that we can really hang out with and have the same interests. Which, I mean, there's a lot of people that's like that. I have other friends that are also like that as well, but you know, it's sad because, like, mainly the way that you kind of look at it is when it comes to the Christian side of things, it's like there's the one, like the couple we were with last night, one of the guy in the relationship, he ended up mentioning, he said, you know, it's like there's three bubbles. You have the geeky gamer side, which is like, you know, they kind of seem like they're on the non-Christian side of things, and then you have the Christians that are on, like, not liking the geeky gamer side, and then you have that bubble that's right in the middle, that's us. So it's really good to know that we're making some friends at church that have the same interests. And they're planning on wanting to get a thing together as well, a group together from church that's also the same way as well. Well, that's good, man. I tell you, it'll definitely make a difference in your life. I mean, you know, you try to do the best that you can, the best way that you can. But, I mean, there's going to be times in life where you're going to end up dealing with trials and tribulations, and that's understandable. That's the way that it's going to be. That's the way that it's going to happen, you know. I mean, that's pretty much the way that oh my goodness gracious, that didn't seem like it worked at all. I feel like I'm in a dadgum Dark Souls battle or something, and I hate those games. I messed around with them, but ultimately I'm not really messing. Okay, you know what, sir? Well, that helped somewhat. What in the world? Okay, you know what? No, we're not doing this, sir. We're not doing this, sir. Oh, that hurts him. I'm gonna keep hitting the poop out of him with this stuff. Yeah. No. I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide back here. Oh, macaroni. Oh, macaroni. That, okay. Yeah, I see what you're doing now, sir. I see what you're doing now. I see what you're doing. Oh, my Lord have mercy. Oh, my Lord have mercy. Dadgummit. Lord have mercy. Okay. This seems like it's the easier one to get through compared to the other douchebag chicky poo that I had to put up with before. Okay, I forgot to do my thingy. Okay, you know what? No. Oh, no. No. Load my thingy up. No. Okay, that's helpful. Thank you. No, that was a bad idea. Why don't you go the other way? Dodge the other direction, you crazy woman. I didn't do the thing. Yes! That worked. That's great. I love it. Wonderful. That was the easiest one. The other one was a pain in the cartouche. I don't know what this other one's going to consist of, but I know that that's probably going to end up having to deal with another dag-blasted boss battle. So, you are worthy. Yeah, I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean. I mean, my woman is older than I am, and honestly, like the honest to goodness truth, apparently the women in the past that I had dealt with that were around my age or slightly older than me or slightly younger than me, that were completely immature. You know, they didn't know what they want. They didn't know what they wanted to stick with. And I ran into the one that I'm with now. She's older than me. She knows what she wants. She knows how to handle things. She knows the type of woman she wants to be, and she knows what she wants out of a relationship. And all these other women, or mentally that like little girls in the past, were, you know, just stepping stones. So, I mean, honestly, like, it's amazing to me how much time I had wasted on them because they didn't know what in the world they wanted or how they wanted to act or nothing, you know. So it's just like, thanks for wasting my time and money and energy. I appreciate that. I like looking at all these other little different areas before I get around to getting out of the meditation, just to kind of watch how things flow. Yeah, well, the funny thing is, her family has also told her that before as well. That, like, with my lady, they've they've told her the same thing in the past. You know, especially when she and I started to get to know each other and started dating and all this stuff. And before we got engaged, her family joked around with her with that also. It's funny stuff.
Many rang this bell on a journey of reflection, hoping to seek guidance from our ancestors. As our village struggled, Toshi found few answers here.
Let's see if there might be anything around here. Yeah, there you go. Hang on a second here. You said she was 5 years older? Mine is a little bit older than that, so. But one of the things that's funny is actually one of her, I forgot. I think it's her cousin. Or no, nephew? Cousin? I forgot. Anyways, he's like the same age that I am, if that tells you anything.
Over there.
Well, I was hoping maybe something would fall out, but I guess not. I figured, what the heck, I'll give it a shot again.
Right there.
Right there. Okay. I truly believe that it's the game that's doing this. I don't think it's the controller. We will rebuild. Okay. Considering I can swim in this now. Yeah, there you go. Probably don't really need to bother to be messing around with any of this per se, I don't think, because I'm not going to go and swim around everywhere and just waste time. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, it's good that she has that, has those qualities. I mean, I feel like those are qualities that anybody would really look for in a person. Okay, so now, since we had gotten through those parts just fine, I'm going to go and, actually, I'm going to go and return that first, so I can go ahead and get that mill part out of the way before I go to that other part, which is the first one that I had started with, which was for some reason I was easily dying in, which made no freaking sense, because these other two have been just fine. Oh, that's good then. I'm glad to hear that. There we go. Do. If you ever get a PS4 again, man, you need to give me your PSN ID so we can start playing something. Well, that was a really simple one. Didn't even have to fight anything. I guess the game was like, you know what? We're gonna grant you a boon here and give you one where you don't really have to fight anything when you're cleansing this particular area. Actually, I wish all of them were like that. Don't have to worry about fighting anything. Just go through and cleanse it all. Another rot. Let's see here. Oh, okay, so this got cleansed too. Oh, another friggin' hat. That's just cute. You know, it's kind of funny you should mention that because there's been There was one time years back at this other place I used to work at, this guy would talk about the woman that he was married to. They actually met at work, and I think they still work there to this day. But they met there, they dated and got married. And he says, yeah, he says, there's been many times where, I would go out and there would be ladies. I don't know, there might be, but there would be other guys that would be looking at my wife and, she would be walking by, and he said, the only thing, he said, if they ever said it, he said, I just let it roll off of my back like water off a duck. He said, but, if they happen to mention anything, or even at the end of the day, he said, the bottom line is, even if they look at her, she's still going home with me. And I was like, yeah, that's right. I was like, that's the attitude to have right there, I mean, people are gonna look, whether it's male or female. So, let's see. So that is the other one that I need to go to, which I could make quick warp up there. Yeah, that's where you got to draw the line. That's where you're defending her honor. I mean, you'd expect her to do the same for you if there was girls that was acting that way towards you, so. Where the heck is this thing? If I can't figure out exactly where it is soon, I'm just gonna run there myself. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you got some real slobs out there that go and act that way, man. You really do. Oh, there it is. It was hiding from me. Fancy that. Dogs barking in the next room because they want to go outside. Well, they're already going outside, really, so. Yeah, sarcastic wit. There you go. Yeah, there's no sense in getting into something with somebody. Alright. I'm just going to go over here first. I'll get some of these other little thingies on my guys. Yay! I think I had gotten all of these, and also some of these put on there as well. For some of them. There we go. That works. Now let's see how this goes, considering this was the first one that I had been through. Before. Oh wow! Oh wow! Holy crap, dude. There for a second, I honestly thought that, like, something had happened. Because I was like, I have not done anything with this yet. Why is this happening? Alright, let me see what the heck is going on with this now. Yeah, because, I mean, we got the thing going on here. See, what is the... Oh, I know now. I know now why that happened. I'm there in that water. And that's what's causing that. That's what's causing that. It happens with that. Okay. See, that's the thing. Okay, now I see. Thanks a lot, game. I appreciate you being dark as piss and I can't see what the heck is going on. I really appreciate that. Dadgummit, I've got the friggin' brightness cranked all the way up in this thing, too. See, now I can run through it, because it's not poisoned. Just from that. I didn't realize that last time. But that still doesn't make any sense as to why I was getting attacked the last time. Oh, look at that. I couldn't shoot that. Man, there's some pop-in that's going on here. That was what caused it. That was what caused me to die, because of that stupid whatever the heck he did. That's why that happened. Yeah, I'm not going to do that again. I know what happened now. I don't even think that ever even happened before earlier in the game. I don't believe. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if you saw some of them, but well, actually, to be perfectly honest, man, I don't even have any of them now that I think about it, because something had happened with a lot of stuff that I had written before in the past, and it just, like, one of them got wet somehow, and I don't know how it happened, and so I tried to put them out on the oh wait, it does that anyways, regardless of where I am? That's a load of crap, man. I thought it was just being in that circle. Okay, well, that sucks. But some of the stuff that I've written, yeah, like, I put them out on a fan so they'll dry. And they dried, but they got really crinkly, and it was kind of hard to read some of the stuff, too. And I had so many plot holes that was going on. Oh yeah, I hand wrote them. I even have a journal where I have stuff that's written down when it comes to that stuff to just apply later in other stories. There was some typing that I was doing, but then something had happened with my computer years back, and I had forgot to save it, so it had wiped it out. It wasn't a whole lot that I had written, but it was a few ideas that I had down. So. Stupid mage, man. Stupid friggin' mage. Dadgummit, dude. That's just like annoying. These things just like stand there the whole time. It's freaking hilarious. I probably should try to shoot him. That would end up finishing him off faster, but... Alright, now where's this gonna go? I have no idea. Yeah, that's true, and I mean, given the way that I used to write before of certain things, actually the guy I was talking to last night actually writes a lot of tabletop campaigns for different RPGs, tabletop RPGs that he's played into. You know, so we kind of got into a discussion last night about that, about the creative side of things. Oh, it needs to go over here. Oh, well, I guess you... Yeah, you guys have got to gradually move it over here. I can only leave you alone for so long. Move object over here. Gotta wait for you to go all the way over here and then go all the way over there. Stupid. But some of the stuff that I wrote before, I probably really want to write today. You know, with me having a change of heart and change of mind. You know, just really trying to... Certain things I don't want to focus on like I had done before previously. Like one thing that I really did before that I told myself that I wanted to avoid was, and this was hypocritical of me way back when, but I ended up wanting to have these like really crazy battle scenes, and you know, like I had some gore and whatnot that was happening in them as well, but I told myself that I didn't want to have foul language in my stories, and I honestly still don't want to have that. I don't. Stuff like that, you know, it's filler, especially if you have a movie or TV show that relies on that a lot. It's like, oh, it just brings out whatever character it is or what characters. No, I don't want to hear that, dude. You can end up having a character that's like a really angry kind of character, and you don't have to have them constantly cuss. I mean, yeah, I'll do it from time to time if I get mad or upset, but to have that being like a everyday conversation kind of thing, I avoid that, obviously. I mean, because what's the point? Especially given the fact when you're dealing with a TV show or a movie, you know? I mean, it's one thing, I guess, for people to be upset about something and say something, more so than it is the fact that, oh, I'm just going to cuss every few words or so. You know, it turns me off, man, from wanting to watch something or look at something. I'm just like, man, come on, dude. There's a dictionary out there that's full of words that you can use, and you're choosing to constantly go this route. It's like, it almost seems to me like your script would be half the length of what it is if you ended up cutting out all these cuss words. You know? It's cringy to me, man. It really is. Especially like with really excessive violence too, like really excessive. Like, it's just, dude. You know, there's just a point in time where you're just like, we need to dial this back, you know? Dial it back a bit. Yeah, I don't know, man. It almost seems to me like they're wanting to go and... It's like, oh, well, this is the way that it is in this generation. But that's not the case, though, because there's been many other times there's been other older generations that have had movies that have came out that have acted that way. You know, like, man, like way back when you ended up having movies and TV shows that came out that didn't act that way, that wasn't like that. Although Jesus did mention that ever since when he ended up coming to Earth, he said we were living in the end times. You know, ever since he ended up dying for our sins, we've been living in the end times ever since, because he had announced it way back when. You know, some of the things that happen in today's society and also in the past, people are like, oh, we're living in the end times. Yeah, we've been doing that for ever since Jesus died and resurrected. We've been within that time frame. And a lot of things have happened since then that have really proven that. You know? I mean, just look at the way that things were way back when up until now. And the funny thing is, you know, you've got these Hollywood directors and whatnot that are making TV shows and movies where they're like, oh, this is the way that it was way back when. This ended up happening and that. And well, how do you really know that, dude? How do you really know that? You can go and talk that stuff all day long, but, you know, you can go, I don't believe you. Unless you show me some really valid reason as to why it is. It's just like, for example, the TV show Spartacus. Now, I really liked that show way back when it came out, because of the simple fact of it being in Roman times, and it was action and it was drama, and, you know, I liked that time period and all that other stuff. But it was very excessive in the ways that it handled certain things, and I just backed off from even really dealing with anything like that, especially when it comes to nudity in movies and shows. It's all filler. It is filler through and through, man. There's no reason to have that stuff in there. There really isn't. Kirk Douglas of Spartacus. Yeah, to be perfectly honest, I haven't even watched the older Spartacus. I was talking about the TV show that came back, like, what, in the mid 3000s? Oh, Lord, I'm jumping ahead in the future. The early 2000s. Oh, Lord, I don't want to deal with that. At least not right now if I don't have to. Oh! Wait a minute. Okay. Jump over there. Jump over that. That is closed. Is that a turny thing? That is not a turny thing. Okay. So if I jumped over there, got to that, there's not a turny thing on the other side. To get up to go there, I guess I really would have to open up the door first before I would do that, before that would happen. So... yeah, it's a shame that he died. That was crazy, dude. That happened. What? What? Wait a minute, what? Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to do that just yet, because there's not any way for me to do that right now. Yeah, because that's not even reaching over there like I wanted to. Okay, well, let's just die. Sam Witwer? Well, yeah. I wonder how you would feel about being nude on screen, because, you know, all those people were getting naked on screen. That's another thing, man. If I was a Hollywood actor, I wouldn't be doing no nudity stuff. I don't... well, for crying out loud. I wouldn't be doing anything nudity related. Come on! Why is she not hitting that? Like, why? Why is she not able to get over on that? This is stupid, man. These dadgum controls. Like, I'm getting over and I'm double jumping before I'm actually falling. Oh! Oh, so I can go through that. I thought that door was locked up. I wasn't going to be able to do anything like that. Well, that's news to me. Oh, I see. I see now. I see now. Okay. Come on. Come on. Oh man, that was close. Good grief. Oh, they're still there. That's good. At least they, well, that was because of the bombs that I threw at different times, which determined how long they were going to be out. Hey, dude. Here I go again on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known. Oh, it's you. It's you two for two. 2-2 Tuesday. Oh, speaking of which, the 22nd of November, or not November, of February, a Tuesday is going to fall on the 22nd of February of this year. So you're going to have a 2/22/22, I think was what they had said, or whatever it was. And people are talking about calling it Tuesday. Which I guess does make perfect sense, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't any nudity with that, though. That's the thing. There was no nudity with that. I mean, she was basically treated like a slave in that movie, and so she was basically made to look.
This could have been Zaju's workshop.
Like
these tools look like the ones he
she was a slave, like being treated the way that she was being treated. You know, that would make sense from a standpoint like that. But I guarantee you, man, if Star Wars were made today, they want to have her nothing probably but just a chain around her neck and walking around naked. That wouldn't surprise me in the least bit. But, and I'm talking about if Star Wars was made today and it wasn't under Lucas or Disney or anything like that.
The mask I craft only helps the spirit who has not grown. Your duty to the people who remain. I'm afraid the burden of a village leader grows heavier with time.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the doohickey dingleberry things over here. Which I don't necessarily think I necessarily need to get these things per se. Really, the only thing that you're utilizing money for in this game is just to buy little hats for your creatures. I mean, that's all that it is. To make them look cute. And that's it, you know. But then again, I also think of it along the lines of, like, what if something happens later? Or I could utilize that for something else. I haven't seen it yet, but what if something does happen? Not to also mention the fact that, you know, I don't care about trophies, but, you know, I want to get the most I can out of a game. So what if something happens where I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and do this and see if anything pops up, kind of thing. Oh, okay, well, that's good. Yeah, you get older like that kind of happens. Okay, so I guess I gotta jump and And then, oh wait, never mind. I almost killed myself. Here we go again on my own. Come on. Going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. There goes the save spot. Okay, I guess you guys move it here? Maybe not? I don't know. Yeah. Oh! Okay. Why are you guys covered in stuff? Okay, guys. Come on. Move that over there. I gotta go fight these things. I know there's gonna be some other thingies popping up here. Okay. Now, all of these are here, so now what? I already know what those are supposed to be. Eraser Reborn. I guarantee you they're going to have a female lead. I guarantee you they would. Really, the only female lead that I would really want to see in any type of movie, as it is as of right now, is what's her face, who got fired from Disney when she played in The Mandalorian. Forgot what her name was. What in the name of mercy am I supposed to do? Those are all there, so okay. I didn't know anything about it. Alright, dude. Like... Why are they... So, like, okay. I really don't know. Yeah, Gina Carano. Yeah, her. Ugh. Blue eye and brown eye. Yeah, that's one of those genetic traits that's kind of rare. And they can't get to that, even though it seems like they've been able to before in the past. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I agree. There's a bunch of crap that he's going through with that. I don't deny that. I don't friggin' know what to do here, dude. Like, I picked those up and moved those over there, killed those things. I thought that was going to end up opening up something else, but I have no freaking clue what to do here. I can't stand when a game is so vague and you don't know what the heck to do. Like, there's nothing here that shows... Yeah, that would be cool. So... Well, I mean, you know, let's not wish death on anybody. I mean, we're not supposed to do that. I mean, yeah, what she did was a load of crap, but we shouldn't wish death on anybody. Enough of that happens already in social media, man. It's like, people are crazy. Anyways, you know, I haven't eaten anything yet today, and I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to go ahead and just end the stream now, and I'll probably be back later with something else later on this evening, possibly, considering I'm off today. But, anyways, I appreciate everybody coming out to the stream and checking out the live version and the archive version. But, yeah, maybe later this evening we'll see how things are going. But, anyways, I will go ahead and end this like I always do. Later, taters. Alright, there we go. Okay, there we go. I got it.